9 counties have been given the chance to bid for greater autonomy in their region, including Nottinghamshire and Leicestershire. Our East Midlands reporter Will Hollis with more.
Strength at the heart of the country. For centuries, Newark Castle helped Britain's kings keep control. Now the government of today is looking to return greater power to the regions. 9 areas have been picked for devolution, one of them Nottinghamshire. Separate councils combine to offer greater services. Ben says more than 1 million people will benefit here.
Being able to make local decisions and rather than being given really tightly ring-fenced national things for specific pots that don't necessarily fit with our local priorities, that if we can pull that funding and decide how it's spent on a local level, we can make better decisions and more strategic decisions about how it's used.
It's all part of the aim to level up and erase inequality in England, outlined in the latest plans. Devolution isn't anything new. For 20 years, Scotland, Wales and Northern Ireland have enjoyed it. It takes decision-making powers out of Westminster, giving them to local leaders, so they can make choices on things like education, health and transport. The same has happened in Greater Manchester and the West Midlands, where elected mayors rule their region. Devolution is tried and tested in Britain, and when learning about it, people living here do seem to like the idea of having more powers locally, and there's a strong case that can be made for Nottinghamshire. Like many market towns, some in Newark feel forgotten by elites 100 miles away.
The things that matter to people up here are the jobs, security and the health service, I think, and transport. They're the main ones.
On the whole, I think it's a great thing. I think it puts power back where you need it, which is locally, and you know what you want in your own area.
Newark's a lovely town, but we have issues and problems and they need addressing, and if it's left to a central body to do that, do they really understand? Probably not.
The government's plan spans the decade. The East Midlands Chamber wants to see results far sooner than its end.
10 years feels like a long time, well after the next general election, and of course none of us know what the outcome of that could be. So really what we would want to see here in the East Midlands is an acceleration of those investment intentions.
Labour's criticising the government's plan as not ambitious enough and a simple reshuffling of old funds. The true extent of any success won't be seen until far in the future, when the actions of today are crumbling from memory. Will Hollis for GB News in the East Midlands.